Hey, I did it. I'm live. Hello, everyone. My name is Cassie with 3H Farms Texas Soap Company. Just a quick intro for those who don't know who I am. We make goat's milk soap here on our farm from fresh goat's milk. That's my sweet little doggy right there. I made a winter themed soap and I tried to make trees, and the trees did not come out the way I wanted them to. So today I am going to show you the cut and how I painted these trees on safely using titanium dioxide. So just bear with me a minute. If you would like to chat, you can comment if you're a subscriber. So I turned off the chat for non-subscribers because it was getting some weird stuff. And it was links and stuff. And I don't want anybody to get spammed, and I don't want anyone to click on some links and then get a virus or some weird stuff. So I decided if you're a subscriber, you can chat. If you're not a subscriber, just hit subscribe, and it'll be like a minute to recognize you're a subscriber, and then you're welcome to chat live with me and ask questions. So if you're into soap making or you just want to chat with me about our soaps in general, please put it in the comments and I'll answer your questions. Our soaps here, we usually make, we make goat's milk soap. That's what we specialize in. And most of our soaps are soaps with essential oils, are unscented, dye-free, stuff like that. But these soaps are scented with a premium fragrance oil that doesn't irritate our skin. I share where we get all of our products. So if you have any questions, if you've never watched our videos, just put it in the chat box and I'll answer away. Let me grab my titanium dioxide so you can see. And grab some soap. We're getting some soap for you. So you can see we made these soaps live, and they're getting so hard that if I don't cut into them like really soon, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to have to cut these with something sharper than my soap cutter here. This is the titanium dioxide that I used. It's from Nurture Soap. I don't know how well you can see that. And that's what I'm using to paint my soaps with. You can also use micas, and I use a little bit of rubbing alcohol to, use to paint with the soaps. Mica powders work, but titanium dioxide works really well and is bright, bright white. So I'll move this out of the way and show you what it looks like to cut our soaps. I've already cut some. So you want to clean your wires really well because, it is windy here. My allergies are going bananas from all the wind also. So you want to make sure you clean your wires really well, just like this. And then move my phone. I had to turn off my notifications so y'all aren't annoyed by all the crazy notifications I get. Like that. Okay, so unmolding the soap is super easy. Can you see really well? Let me close this so you can see me opening the soap. So this is my soap mold. Took it out of the box. This is a nice silicone mold. This is very satisfying to me to pull this across. Now it's usually I only let these set for 24 to 48 hours. I like to get crisp lines, so I usually let them set for more than a day because I will ensure that I don't mess up the soap. Here, let me turn it like that. There we go. This is the fragrance oil that I use from Nurture Soap. It's called Winter Wonderland. Now, I could use that name, or I could come up with a clever name. On our social media sites, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, we have a naming contest over there. We love to have naming contests, And a lot of people don't know. I've come up with names, and then if your name is better than the name I come up with, or everybody votes for that one, that's the one that I'll use, and then I will send you a free bar of soap. So if you can come up with a name other than what someone else has on those social media sites, something unique, something different. Now, I have a few in mind. So if you come up with the ones that I have in mind, I will still send you the free bar of soap. So with this soap being so hard, I'm going to turn it towards me so I can make sure I have plenty of pressure, because if you don't put even pressure when you're cutting, it could cause it to like hang up inside the soap. So this is how they look like if you were to have them this way. I'm flipping the soaps over this way. These are our little sample pieces. It's a nice little chunk. And when you order our soaps, you can request for a sample piece. And if it's something that I just made, I could still send you a sample piece because these dry out pretty quickly. So I used I don't know where I put it, a plastic tool that I made. It was a cutting board. And I tried to make these little ridges in the soaps to make Christmas trees. Well, it didn't work out so well, so that's why I am painting the soaps. These are all part of this one. I don't want to mix them up. I like them to all be part of the same bunch. So my ridges did not come out the way I had planned them to be. So I'm going to paint these by hand, each and every bar. I have 100 bars for our retail locations and for our website. And then we'll have a few pop-up vendor locations that we go to. And so hopefully that's enough. I hope that is enough. I don't usually do more than 100 bars of a new fragrance, because at first I don't know how well it's going to sell. It's limited edition. And if it ends up selling well, the next year I'll bring it back. We have an ocean-themed soap that I call Beach Please. It has been a fabulous seller. So I'm actually going to be making another batch of Beach Please. So that's on the to-do list of soap that I need to make. So I'll show you how I paint these. So my tool that I handmade did not come out the way I wanted it to. So that's why we're going to be painting these with titanium dioxide. And I'm going to get it where you can see. Now I already have some TD, I'm going to just call it TD, in the bowl. And I covered it up so nothing gets in my bowl. And I'm just going to generously spray my brushes with alcohol. Get them nice and wet and pliable again. I may have to get a little more TD out because I'm almost out. So this is my titanium dioxide. Careful with this stuff because it gets everywhere. So I'm just going to take another big brush. And I'm just going to get out a little bit at a time. We're going to do 2 little brushfuls. Close it up so you don't have an accident. And it's super, super simple, I promise. So I have the alcohol spray down here. Spray it with my titanium dioxide. You could also use Nurture Soap has called a mica powder called a Winter White. That would also work. So excuse my voice. The wind has been terrible, so my allergies are cray-cray. So I don't know how well you can see that. Let me show you. Put these brushes over here. So I just have a little bit, and I just pull from it, and I get a little bit built up on my brush. Super simple. And then to do the Christmas trees. Super simple. I'm just going to make a branch. Make a, you know, the tree branch. And then boop, I'm doing this upside down. So now I did the top too tall. So if you end up messing up, like I don't like that, I mess up, spray it directly with the alcohol and wipe it. Cleans it right off. So it's so easy. If you mess up, so I can't turn, I have to do it this way. So, and then go back, get a little more on my brush. Good flat brush to do this with. So it's you've got control, and you just do your little swoopies from the top. You want it to kind of look like tree branches. It doesn't have to be perfect. Got this one a little bushier, just like that. And then the next trick is a trick that my painting, I have a cousin who amazingly, and I was like, man, how did you do that? She made a galaxy picture and is like, how did you get those stars on there to look like that? So she showed me, and I used it in our galaxy themed soaps. It come out perfect. And I'm going to do it here with these. Is as you just flick the snow or flick the titanium dioxide and you make it look like snow. So I'm going to flip all these over. I'm going to just make it quick for you guys. I want to show you. Oh, these ones I've already did the other side. I did clouds with this one. I wasn't a fan. That'll be something I'll just keep. I like the simple snow and trees. See how pretty that is? Very simple. That's an end piece. I'll have to shave that piece down, or I'll just keep, I like keeping the end pieces for myself. And all the soaps, even though they use the same recipe every time, I always test them before I sell them. Just kind of a rule of thumb. Plus, I'm so excited to have my soaps when they're ready. I just can't wait sometimes. Making happy little trees. Ode to Bob Ross. Love me some Bob Ross. So just little swoop down and swish, swish, swish. Bob Ross. Who grew up watching Bob Ross? I did. I watched Bob Ross, and I watched the, he was a chef on there. It come on either before or after Bob Ross. I'm so young. I was so young when I was watching it. I don't really remember, but I loved watching him. He was the Frugal Gourmet is what is his name, which I don't think he's alive today because he was kind of older, bald and just a funny guy. But I loved when I was super little watching. I can't believe I remembered what his name was, or the name of that show. But anyways, the Frugal Gourmet. I'll just go ahead and do a little wispies on this side. Even though the soap, I'm probably keeping this bar for myself. Just so you can see. Can you see real well how I'm doing the painting? And a little bit goes a long way. So I just go back. Make sure I load up just the end of my brush. I don't have to get it all over my brush, just the end. And you could do all kinds of scenery painting. I want to try a lady that I watch on Sorcery Soaps. She makes these stencils. And I mean, stencils are pretty easy to make. And then she uses soap dough and she lays the stencil on top and then she puts the soap dough on top. That's something you could do here as well. So Sorcery Soaps, that I've never seen anyone else do it like her. I think she is the one that come up with the soap stencils. Don't, I'm not sure like 100%, but I haven't ever seen anyone else do it. So this is just something that it's not going to stay like when you go in the shower. This will wash off. Snow scenery will still be there. If you want this to stay, my suggestion to you would be embeds. So you could make your own embeds. Or what I should have done is I should have gotten the blue super thick. And then I could have got a scraper and scraped out the trees and then poured my white in there. But if you go back and watch my video, I didn't make the batter. I just separated the batter, and I never worked with this fragrance oil before, so I wasn't 100% if it was going to behave. It did say on the bottle that it didn't accelerate and all this stuff, but you just never know. So it was really good about labeling, but I've had some things that is not supposed to act up, and it did. So you just have to account for certain things. Okay, here's the fun part. So I'm going to get them all close together. Not super close because I do want some of the snow on the sides. Now, this would also be a good time if you're going to bevel your soaps. If you don't know what beveling is where you take your peeler and you cut off these little edges. Let me show you what that looks like. So this is a little vegetable peeler. If you want your soaps to be a little fancier for Christmas, you just trim the sides like that. A lot of people do that. They bevel every edge, and it just makes them, I'll show you up close. And then I have these cute little, so I don't throw those away. I keep them. I have a little bag that I keep all my little soap scraps in. And then I'll make confetti soaps out of that. So I got all the edges. So I'll show you what that looks like. Can you see? Okay, let's do a comparison. That's non-beveled. And then that's beveled. See, it just makes them look cleaner. Okay. So since these are a Christmas themed soap, I may just go through and clean them up, give a little, make them snazzy. A lot of people love the way the homemade soaps look. So this is not something you have to do all the time for all your soaps. But these ones are a little fancier since I am taking and hand painting them. And you just be really careful not to go too deep. So that's it there. Okay, now to do the snow, what you've been waiting on, how to make snow on your soaps or stars for that matter. So you could do stars or get a little more alcohol, spray, rubbing alcohol. Let's see. I'd rather have a gloved finger for this, so I'll just use my plastic wrap. Because the titanium dioxide just really will turn my finger white. So just cover your finger. Something easy like that. Oh, that would get a lot. Also, if you use your finger absorbs a lot of that alcohol. With eczema, I don't recommend doing that because it dries. My skin's already dry. So you see what I'm doing? We're not going crazy. This one got a little crazy. So I got a little, I don't like that. So I'll spray this bar and redo it. Super simple. It'll just take a few seconds. Spray it. Wipe it clean. And then you want it to dry a little bit. So there. Ta-da! So you want to go back in. With your brush. And I just use the little corner of my brush to do the little strokes. It smells so good. Even with my allergies, I can smell this fragrance oil. This fragrance oil has pine, and it has a wonderful, just a fresh, like if you were to take and cut roses, that fresh rose flower, you know, when you cut it, just that fresh green scent, it just smells amazing. Oh, there we go. A little bit more. This one is missing the bottom part. Like I said, I could shave it, but I was going to keep this one or give it away. I'll just paint the bottom. I feel like Bob Ross. Making happy little trees. That's it. Super simple. So now, here we go. Now I get to do the rest. So if you guys like what I showed you today, please do me a favor. Can you hit that subscribe button? Hit the like button. Let me know if you liked my little tutorial on painting soaps. I know that other people probably painted on soaps, but I've never seen them do anything like this. So let me know in the comments if you like what I did. If you have any questions of how we did it, where we get our products, or anything like that, we have a video on how we made these soaps. So I will try to get back on here and do some editing for you guys so you can see how we made the soaps. I'll edit and post the link to that video. And we're just going to continue working hard, getting these done so they'll be ready by Thanksgiving. So if you guys would like to support us in any way, we don't have a Patreon. We don't have any of those other things. I don't even have any affiliate links. You're welcome to go purchase these soaps from our website. These soaps aren't on the website yet. They have to cure 4 to 6 weeks. But we have a fall collection on there that is, once it's gone, it's gone. The pumpkin spice, orange clove. I'm going to try to keep orange clove on there. That one has been popular every year that I do. So, you know, if you guys would like to support us, our little farm and our soap company, and get yourselves hooked on goat's milk soaps. The link is in the description. 3hfarmstx.com is our website. And then we have Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. If you'd like to follow us for more soap making videos, I share how I make our soaps, and I also share other things like our family has since today. I made a TikTok on how we do our laundry. Not only do we make a lot of our own laundry soaps, but when I don't have a chance to make laundry soaps, I buy the free and clear, and then I use vinegar in our rinse cycle instead of the fabric softener. Our family cannot use stuff like that. It'll break us out into hives. We just are super sensitive. So I made a little laundry hack video on our TikTok. Maybe I'll try to post it on YouTube in like the shorts. I love the little short things now. Hello. Thank you for watching. Just painting on some trees. If you've just tuned in, I'm Bob Rossing some soap right now. Making little happy trees on here. And then I'll show you how I put the snow on if you'd like to see. These will be our Christmas themed soaps, or our winter themed soaps, I should say. So not really Christmassy, just winter themed. They smell amazing. We did a live soap making with these soaps. So if you're interested in knowing how we made them, there's a video showing you what we used down to the premium fragrance oil. So you know what's in your soap, or you can make it yourself. And if you would like to comment in our chats, the chats are disabled for only subscribers only because we were getting some weird chats, links and stuff like that. I don't want any of our subscribers or followers or anyone that is watching clicking on weird links. I don't know what they were linking, spamming, whatever they were doing. So I just turned off the chat for just our subscribers. So if you want to subscribe and chat with us live, feel free. So I just sprayed a little bit of alcohol. This is titanium dioxide. I have a finger that's gloved, well, covered in cellophane, and I'll show you why here in just 1 second. I'm just finishing putting on my happy little Bob Ross trees. Happy little tree, little tree. I love little happy trees. Here in Texas, we don't get a lot of snow, and last year it was like crazy. We got temperatures that Alaskans get. I mean, it was just craziness. So, wondering if this year is going to be the same. So, I guess I need a little more alcohol in here. Okay, so I'm going to take my alcohol. I'm going to load up my brush with some more TD, titanium dioxide. Not too much because I don't want those giant. Okay, so I have the titanium dioxide on my brush. I have this only because it's alcohol, and alcohol dries my skin out, and I don't want to have to try to get this off my skin. It's just the alcohol will dissipate and just leave the titanium dioxide. It's not going to hurt your soaps. Plus, you know, it's not going to leave your skin white. It's not going to do anything. It's just a small amount. Just like that. Man, the wind is crazy. I'll show you what it looks like here in just a second. It ran out. Need a little more. There we go. Oh, I didn't do trees on that one. So just flicking the brush ever so nicely and making it snow, making it rain. No, making it snow. And then these will dry and I'll be able to move them around and it'll be perfect. Now, of course, when you get it wet and rub it on a wash rag, that part will be gone, but the snow part won't. So just the trees and the snow will disappear. But you could do this with any mica powders. You could do it with activated charcoal. Last year when I made Rudolph soaps, I used activated charcoal and alcohol to make the eyes and stuff. Super cute. See, and if you don't want to do the trees, I think this would be still really beautiful. Just snowy Christmas. I love it. I just love it. And it smells so amazing. I have quite a bit built up on the brush here. I just flipped it on the table. Luckily, it cleans up really easily. Excuse me. My allergies are gone bananas with this weather. I got a little on my finger, but no big deal. I'm going to grab a drink. It says, messy hair, don't care. Excuse me. So sorry. I'm going to start sneezing. Man. Holy Moses. I'm so sorry. Oh, my goodness. I got my eyes watering and everything. Here we go. How do you like them? I got to paint the trees on the other side. But that's it. Oh, watch out, puppy. Watch out, baby girl. Nothing like having a sneezing allergy attack. Woo. Sorry about that. Oh, my goodness. It's been a day. I have to feed the animals. And all that dust and everything just got me. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. So you don't have to hear me sneeze. I'm about to have a sneezing fit anyways. Thank you so much. Apologies for cutting it short. Thank you so much for coming by and watching me paint soap. Have a fantastic day. Bye.